Yeah, it's a deadly combo at that. I remember you talking about it a little earlier on the drive up here, just how potent that is. The C's pulling them in, making them stuck, and then the nade just eliminates them really fast. So I'm curious what kind of lineups they have. We're going to get started with the pistol round here in the beginning as RyZ Knights starts out on attack in Illinois Wesleyan, IWU on defense.
Looks like for the attack side, though, they want to hit the C site from the looks of things. These players stacking towards the C site.
Here.
But we have 3 players stacked towards the C site as well.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting push. I'm actually really excited also. I didn't mean to note it. I didn't note it, but RyZ Knights is playing Gecko. Brand new agent I think is really, really cool. And people are still kind of figuring him out and like where he belongs and like what maps he gets played on. So I'm really curious to see how they try to utilize him on Lotus.
So the idea was to go towards the C site here, but the one-way smoke from the Omen and the aggression towards Sands, they just decided to back on off of that one. Looks like A site because they have the information of those players being towards C. The alarm bot coming out through, getting shot down though.
The nano swarms are there if they do decide to pop them on the entry. Oh, gets out with 30 HP, but the heal coming out from the sky, and now the plant coming down from the wingman.
Wingman getting that plant down for these teams here. 5v5 situation still. 3 growth heals coming on through from the sky of RyZ Knights. Going to be healing his players up to more HP here. And on the pistol round, that's a huge ability.
Ooh, Hysteria good for 2 there. And then a 3 off of the Ghost. And looking for where this last 2 are.
The last 2 set up towards the trees now with the turret as well. Smoked off though.
Here's the tap, but 2 of them are revealed. It's down to a fight.
Oh, the shots connect. What is sticking in? Oh my goodness.
Crazy play to start off as RyZ Knights takes round 1.
Wow, that was such a close round. We even saw that right click not connecting. I believe it was the wall bang through the box from the Deagle shot there. So really, really good stuff there from RyZ, winning that 2v3 situation there.
Absolutely. So we talked a little bit about, we had an interview earlier with Moss, and I believe it was the Neon on this composition for RyZ, and really talked about how they're going into a lot of this with confidence. They've got their game plan set, and they're looking to win this whole thing, and you're seeing it in the confidence in their play right now. Oh, there's the utility being utilized on a main, but they're just forced back because of this one-way.
Yeah, IWU able to get so much space there with the utility, with the team composition that they have. Although they're on an eco, they do have the space that they could potentially want here.
A little peekaboo game going on here in A main.
Thunder is almost losing his head there as Mawson just almost connecting those shots. In fact, he did connect a few shots, but just not the headshot he was looking for.
All right, Skydog is going to look for information, finds the RyZ, and jumps on before they go ahead and head on over to C.
Oh, Serlin, though, with the lurk, does he find?
Yeah, by shooting that out, are they going to know?
Oh, Park with a timing.
No way.
Oh, no, they're walking right into it.
But they got the KJ. Going to avoid the eye. Can they get it? Oh, unfortunately misses on Cerulean's side, but Code going to be able to get that. Plank goes down from T.
Okay, it'll be interesting to see how IWU deals with this one with the classics still. They do not have the rifle advantage here, but they do have the player advantage. So we'll see what they decide to do here. One mistake could be the end of it, though.
All right, there's the flash. Phantom being pushed back. Ooh. And that's 2 more eliminations for RyZ Knights. Now to put them in favor, it's only 1 more left for IWU.
Uh-oh, the Sky Flash coming on through, though. Not going to be able to find that, but Tay getting that elimination.
Honestly, not a bad round from IWU because they were still down in terms of guns. Able to knock off 3 out of the 5 players there off of their guns, and I think that'll make for a nice, easier round 3 once they have the full buy.
Oh, and we love to see what Ultimate is online here. The Thrash online for RyZ Knights. I'd love to see a little Thrash play coming on through here. Get some players detained here. Force them off the sites.
Yeah, and it looks like they're actually... okay, I was wondering if they were kind of forcing up a little bit on that side to play off of that ultimate. We can teleport across. And we're fighting for B right now. Oh my goodness, going right on in.
Oh wow, the plant coming on through, or the bait. It's a bait plant for B.
It's a bait, and they're going C.
Wow, what a play there. The bait on to B there, forced the ult
There's
on
the
out.
Thrash, but I don't think it's going to get any value.
Right, Park already eliminated in this round, so the C player is down. 4v5 situation now as the plant goes down. Trailblazer committed.
A triple.
Wow.
But Phantom able to take out Noodle.
Trailblazer went crazy there. Got 3 stunned up. Unfortunately, though, lost his life for that play.
Here's more.
The ult being used now. The stuns coming on through and the elimination.
Cerulean able to get Hysteria at Koik, trading out for Mawson. And now after the molly goes down, there's the Wingman going in.
2v3 situation now. Wingman gets eliminated there. 2v2 situation now. Tay looking for this elimination. Phantom 1 HP to his name. Tay picking up that one at Koik. 1v2 now. Not a lot of time left on the bomb. 8 bullet to his magazine. Finds one, but no time is left.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's going to have to... He can't even stick, yeah. But RyZ is going to go up 3-0.
Uh-oh.
That was unfortunate. I think they misjudged that spacing just a little bit. But RyZ taking that round that should have been IWU's in terms of just guns alone. And I think that's a really big momentum shift early on in this match for RyZ.
RyZ with a 3-0 lead here. Full rifles online. IWU forced onto that eco round.
And you heard it here first. I think this is the opportunity for IWU to kind of go for more of an aggressive play here to try and swing this back. But it's kind of hard without these guns right now.
The slow play from Knights, though, I love it. The KJ lurk as well. The dink comes on through. Hysteria going to be picking up that trade off of the headshot from a Koik.
And that's a decent trade for IWU, all things considered. You're still taking out one of their guns, and right now Park is just playing to their utility. And the slow push around from RyZ, maybe pushing up to B here, or might go all the way around to A.
Pretty interesting to see. I believe they're going to be hitting the A site here. 4 players still alive in this one. Trailblazer are going to be given that information that they need to clear out these players that are potentially back behind rubble there. Not going to be able to find anyone, though. So
as we can see, there's only the RyZ on site as they push over into this corridor.
Oh my goodness, he could go.
Will they? Oh, finds the Neon and gets out. But there it is as Dizzy gets the value from Gecko.
The flash coming on through there, denying the sight of the RyZ to get any more value with the rifle that he found from the Killjoy in that early round 2v3 scenario now. But no guns.
Yeah, this is a post-plant situation. Spike is planted, and they're all playing back. Thunderous looking for that flash, not going to find anything, looking for the Marshall shot, but is smoked off. It's a tough spot to be in if you're Thunderous right now.
Thunderous now in the 1v3 situation. Not a whole lot to work with here. He knows the location of the Omen. He has to imagine these other players are tree. The flash, though, just waiting to be committed. The no-scope!
The no-scope, but while it is cool, unfortunately is enough as RyZ puts another one on. But still, for a save round where it's all Deegs and Marshalls, I think that was still good value for IWU. All things considered.
Love to see the value that the Gecko got that round, though. Able to take out that RyZ who had the rifle.
Yeah, they worked wonders out of trees there with Dizzy as well, getting utilized that one of the 3 or 4 creatures that Gecko has in his utility.
He actually has 4. Oh, you said 4.
Yeah,
my fault.
Correct myself.
Yep.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
You're right. Yep, so getting right on into things, though. Shooting that Fade Ion out there. Going to be taking the space that they want here, pushing up Sands. Thinks there might be someone close box, but not going to be able to find anything. Looks like all these players are towards the C site, including the Killjoy who normally lurks. Trailblazer being committed now, trying to get a little bit of information for these players.
Will get shot out, I think. Maybe saw 1 or 2 in that situation. And it looks like they're going to back off, knowing that they've got good control over C. They might actually bait it as well. Looks like they might be hanging around. Curious to see what RyZ will do, but IWU needs this round so badly.
Park playing an aggressive angle with the KJ turret. That turret will give him information if there's a player here before anyone actually shows themselves. I would not be surprised here if RyZ calls a retake for C and or a B hit. We've seen them hit B and then actually hit C. The bait plan on B to C with the neon.
Oh, there's the thrash going in, looking to get value. Dives on the back line. And I don't think it's going to get anything, but...
Oh, the Rolling Thunder definitely going to get some value, though, as Thunderous is actually planning to go Thunderous with the Rolling Thunder.
It's all big value. And then the attacker lockdown does get shot out, But can they get the value here as well? T knocking out Hysteria. Thunder is good for 2 before going down.
Chaos ensues and leaves these players in a 2v2 situation as a threat. The Seekers are now online, looking to potentially get some value. Yesby looking for the shots, knows these players' locations now.
And the spike does get planted with seconds away from being denied. Into the smoke, the flick from Noodle gets the KO, and now it's just down to the 1v1.
Park looking for these shots, but
Wow!
Noodle!
RyZ popping off. You can see it in their expressions. Clutching out that round. There was so much going on at once, and a great play from them to close it out and continue their lead.
Loved to watch that round for sure. The rolling thunder hitting all 5 players of RyZ's team, but just the gunfights to ensue afterwards were just absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, and IWU is actually going to call their timeout, the one for this side. Something needs to change, and they've come very, very close, yet it's just not panning out. And you see their coach talking with them. He's got the book. We talked about the book earlier. They got their game plan set, but they just need to capitalize off of a few of the advantages that they have held. They've had great positioning. They've had great util usage. They're just barely falling short, and you hate to see it. I think that they can bring this back, but it needs to happen soon if they want to get any value on this side of the map.
Brother actually telling them Victoria's secret now as we speak.
Oh
He
my
knows.
goodness. He's got the secrets.
He knows something we don't. And now their team does, and they're going to need that to get back into this one. But RyZ looking unstoppable here.
Absolutely. And they are looking to not slow down in the slightest. Again, now as we get back into the next round, we are going to see what IWU does to change up their game plan.
IWU, though, forced onto another eco round, unfortunately.
Yeah, we do see a stinger, but I mean, again, the whole plan is to just try and maybe get a pick and steal a gun. But you got to think if you're RyZ, you're probably going to be playing pretty close together.
We talked about it earlier. In these best of ones of the round robin tournament, you have to be able to capitalize on defense if you are on the defense side. These offensive players, if they get away with the economy, it makes it so much harder for the defense players to get value. It just feels like these rounds are almost impossible due to the fact that they don't have the armory that they need. And now, thinking he's getting some value off that flash, but in reality, these players are just stacking towards the C site.
Yep, and you see RyZ pinging over there through the door to B, and I'm not sure if they heard the omen or what, but they are going to go ahead and hit C as only the KJ's back there. Alarm bot is triggered, and they back off. Oh, the spike gets dropped. Phantom getting value with the stinger.
Wingman going down. Unfortunately, they're not going to be able to get the plant
not
through
Wingman.
yet. Yepsy, though, doing some damage as well as Park trading some shots on through.
And the Prowler does find some information, but they get blinded in the process.
Player advantage for IWU right now. It'll be interesting to see if they can actually capitalize off this economy round, especially they have some ultimates online here too.
Ooh, but T finding the elimination on Hysteria.
That's a huge elimination. Looks like the breach
But
is gonna
look,
be...
the breach finding one on T as Gecko goes down. The flank working out beautifully for them.
Yep, 4v3 situation now. These players are stacked together, though. We've seen this before, the gun rounds. Where's the off angle? Will he expect it? No. Yepsy finding an elimination, but Park finds the trade. Phantom going down, 2v2 situation now. These
Yeah,
players...
but we have Neon and Sky both at
Oh
such
my.
low HP.
Everyone's on low HP
Oh,
here.
true.
Newell finds
one.
one, though. Oh, no, he has no time to...
Yeah, that's a tough one because they're just going to wait it out. And another great round.
That's a painful one, just as you're seeing signs of life potentially. This round is just ripped from your hands in the 2v2 situation where both players are left on 1 HP.
Yep, I've been saying it. I mean, they're looking, I was looking good. As in, like, their play is fine. They're just barely falling short, and I don't know what exactly it is about the play. It's just, it's been unfortunate. That's the only word I can think
hinted
of.
on it earlier a little bit. The economy is just not it right now for them. They need to get a round going here on these full gun buy rounds. If they can potentially get a round win here, their economy could be looking better. They need something going, though. Serlene trying to deny that fact.
Yeah, dropping Hysteria real quick, and IWU is once again at a disadvantage. And we see a little push-up from IWU potentially on A side. No, okay, they back out. And look like they were going to walk right into spawn.
IWU with all 4 ultimates online, though, for the remaining players in this round.
I would think that you pretty much have to use them at this point. Cerulean, though, picking up the Phantom. I don't mean the gun. I mean
the player, brother.
I mean the player, picking him up.
Cerulean doing great on his job as the lurk player.
Oh, Mawson finding the Gecko. Gonna find the Fade potentially here too, but can't quite get the tracking. And oh my goodness, Thunderous and Echoic both picking up those before finally going down to Noodle.
Thunderous now in a 1v3 situation. Does he commit the Rolling Thunder, though? I'd imagine if he gets elimination, he might decide to rip it.
There's the one. Can they flick for the other one? I think they're going to use it potentially here.
I don't know. The bomb's planted for Sands. Maybe
It's
he
a
doesn't.
tough one.
Here's the step back sight, though, so now he has the information where that player is. The stun line comes on through. He knows that player is stunned up. The waterfall player, though, probably not expected due to the fact that the bomb's planted for Sands.
And gets beaked by the Gecko T, able to find that elimination and further this lead for RyZ Knights 7-0. We've been saying it. They've been nothing but unstoppable this entire first day 1 of the event. And they're not stopping anytime soon.
Surely not. These players, so talented. T doing so good, as well as Cerulean finding these picks on the lurk.
Yeah, and IWU is made up of a cracked lineup as well. It just stinks that they're just, again, I hate to reiterate it, it's just barely falling short. I think once they finally start to shift their momentum, I think things could work out a lot better for them. But they really need to make something happen while they are on defense, because attack is going to be just as hard.
Noodle going to be using the dog here, clearing things out, looking to potentially get some information, but Thunderous hits the shot he needs to. Finding this flash now, back sight, looking for the sky, potentially.
And then Dizzy gets the value there on Breach before going down.
Right there.
Things slow down now for the most part, but look at this lurk coming through from Park. Will they expect it? Has a deagle, so he needs to hit a shot.
The devious deagle
needs
gonna
to hit the
find the
frog.
KJ. Oh, can't get the shot.
my.
That looked like it was on their head.
Cerulean hitting the headshot, though. Crisp
Yep.
flick shot, but he did have the gun advantage. However, still a clean shot. Gonna be able to get some value there. Tay coming on in with the wingman. Gonna be planting the spike here in the 3v4 situation.
Spike planted. Thanks, Wings.
All right, Wingman gets the plant down, and now a little post-plant action as we play through the smoke. Gonna find Echo here in just a second before going down. Noodle and T both getting eliminations. IWU down to just their last player, Phantom, trying to make something work.
Not a whole lot of HP to work with, and not a lot of gun power. Gonna be going down there, unfortunately, bringing the lead to 8-0.
You got to think they're probably pretty confident right now.
Yeah, these players are definitely feeling it. They're definitely popping off here today. The fist bumps coming on through.
Yeah, I've been seeing that so much in their play. They fist bump every round.
Yep.
That's a good sign of just mentality. Win or loss, if you can fist bump your teammates, I think it helps bring you in the right track. It helps encourage you, and that's such a big factor in a game like Valorant, where sometimes these rounds they can get frustrating, or when they don't go the way that you expect them to. But just being able to support your team is pivotal in order to do your success.
Can't agree with you more there, but these players here on the side of IWU have the ultimates they need to potentially win these rounds. They
Again,
need to get something going, though.
That one-way smoke, slowing them down on the A push for RyZ Knights. It's good value from IWU, but again, as they push through now off of the neon flame wall.
Looks like the aggression is heavy towards the A side now. The Omen peeks, trying to get the information he needed. He may have gotten it. He's just jiggle peeking. The A site, I don't think he has the information he needs yet.
I don't think so either, but we see the KJ lockdown come out, but before going down, Hysteria gonna take out the lockdown with the grenade.
Do they make the read, though? I think they understand that it's a bait. They 100% know it's a bait at this
it was
point.
100%.
But the Thrash ultimate being committed. Echoic, oh my goodness!
Oh
The
my
shark
goodness, the timing.
The shark goes by his head, did not hit the stun there.
It's unfortunate. You hate to see it,
That was
but it's still
terrifying.
a 4v4. T getting the plant.
Uh-oh, Park here with the lockdown, potentially being able to commit this. Yes, he does. He knows the player's close now.
Oh, the timing is just so rough.
It'll try to get the trade on the Killjoy, who's using her ultimate. Was not expecting that player to be close, though. 4v2 situation now.
This could be IWU's chance to put themselves on the board. They'd love to see it, but the lining up could be dangerous.
Taking a 1v3 now with the mosh pit online. Does have that Vandal as well. 135 HP to his name. Looking for the spade through the smoke. The RyZ swings, finds one, but not able to get the second.
Shut down as Thunderous gets the defuse. Iru is on the board, 1-8.
We're going to need a lot more of that from IWU if we want to see them making it in further game in this one.
Hey, sometimes you just need that one to know you can do it. Yep. I think, like I said,
get the confidence going for these boys.
I think they haven't been defeated just because the rounds have been so close. I think they know that they're capable. It's just you need them to happen like that. You know what I mean?
Right. Just they need to be closing out the rounds a little bit more. You saw the Thrash coming online there. The perspective from Echoic as the Thrash jumps past his head.
It's like, what is that? All right, gonna be able to buy. And now pushing real quick into C. It's pretty aggressive as we go around sand here.
Fault line coming on through from the offense, though.
They're spraying that box.
Yep.
What is this double smoke setup?
I believe both players smoked. So the one player smoked to deny space.
Oh, yeah. The high one was crazy.
Hysteria finding some shots through the smoke.
And Noodle gets dropped by Hysteria. And now the advantage is once again in IWU's favor. They've been holding down this defense so well.
Uh-oh, the timing, though. Mawson might be swinging the smoke soon.
The Haunt gets destroyed. It's being pressured by Gecko before Dizzy gets the value and blinds him. But Echoic able to get the drop.
Panic ensues here. Echoic trying to get that rifle upgrade. Finds the one that he needs. 4v3 situation now. And IWU is showing signs of life.
As I've been saying it, they're finally capitalizing. And this is where the tides can turn. I'm not saying they're going to, but it's where it would as Park finds Mawson lacking there on the flank.
Yepsy now smoking off. C-Link here, trying to deny the space to potentially get the bomb planted, but these players may just double up on Park here if he's not careful.
Oh, and Park gets dropped 3v2, but the RyZ Omen, pretty low HP, and KJ's also tagged up a little bit.
Yeah, Yepsy finding himself here on 37 HP, looking for a potential hero play here, TPing up top, playing an aggressive angle to try to give their team a 2v2 situation, trying to find a 1v1 just to deny.
And here comes the peek. Will they expect the angle? Oh my goodness, they are down to like 20 HP.
Yep, these players now. The
showstopper taking it out.
Coming in clutch there, but Searline finding himself here in the 1v2, looking for the spray transfer.
Can make it happen 1v1.
This is winnable. Looking for the one tap here through the wall.
Oh, and there we go. It's IWU gets another one on the board, closing it out. And that was a tense situation. That could have gone either way.
Showstopper being committed there. I don't think it was a bad idea, honestly. I
don't either.
Won in the round in the long run, so very, very good decision making there to use the ultimate. Could have saved it for a round in the future, but however, it just needed the round.
It just needed the round. And that one was close.
Yep.
But now things are starting to look up for IWU as they are putting points on the board, and they're really, they're really just really good about getting that first pick in those last two rounds especially, and just holding down the fort without getting overwhelmed.
Still going to be a tough mountain to climb, though, for this team if they want to pull their way back into this one. RyZ is not going to stop the aggression that they've been applying the first half of the game here.
Ice smokes come out on A side.
Okay, good smoke to deny the offense from taking space there. Phantom, though, the door's shut.
KJ lurk as well, potentially.
Will the KJ clear him? The timing here could be everything. As things slow down here, Phantom just chilling with the Spectre. Does the Killjoy lurk find the value that it wants, though?
And they do, but will get dropped to the unfortunate timing. The fade was there to help check that, and it's still even.
Alrighty, the Neon pushing on through.
My goodness.
Coming on through, gets the elimination. Wingman running across.
Where is he going, Wingman? All right, the plant does get down, and he's got his priorities straight, you know? Wingman's like, this is my one job. Let me do my thing, you know?
Exactly what he was doing. Echoic, though, looking for that elimination. Does not find it. 2v2 situation now. Yepsy picking up one, but Park says no. Shots to the back going to be eliminating him there.
This could be another round for IWU if they close this out. Spike is taking away, though.
Noodle's such a good player. We've seen him in these situations before.
The
Can he find the one? Oh!
Noodle will go down, and Thunder is able to get the defuse.
Love to see that, though, from IWU. 3 rounds to their name now. Potentially sets them up for the 9-3 curse.
I mean, I'm not saying it, but that would be a potential.
Hey, let's see how this round goes, and then we'll talk. No,
Absolutely. Yeah, maybe the tactical loss, you know?
Low-key.
But moving into the next round, we are going to see a judge come out from Moss and going to be looking to play those close angles.
The Killjoy, I mean, excuse me, the Neon with the judge, that
Just slide on them. Bam!
Yep. It's like Black Ops 3 right there. The wall run in with the shotgun. GG's.
All right, pushing up into C. RyZ is trying to take this space, and it's only a Lonesome Park over on site, and there it comes, running away so desperately.
Oh, I thought he was about to detain all his teammates. Wingman going to go plant the bomb here once again. Running around the long way, though, through Waterfall. I love Wingman.
Wingman cracks me up, I cannot lie.
The lockdown committed to give the space that this team needs to take the C site here. So really, really good space and use of that Killjoy ult. 5 seconds till Thrash is back online, though. And that's just another thing that IWU is going to have to deal with. The Nightfall coming across the site, though, now as the flash comes out. CT. Thrash committed as well.
Are they going to get the value?
I don't think he hit anything. So
no,
now
I don't think so either. The Prowler comes out, though, and knows exactly where they are, but this one is lingering.
Hysteria looking for an elimination here. Finds one. Gets traded out, though, by Yepsy. Yepsy now looking for something.
And IWU able to take another round, and they are still in this. 4-8 as we go into the second half.
We love to see that there from IWU. They were down 0-8.
They've won the last 4 rounds, right?
4 rounds in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Can definitely see Victoria's Secret coming into play here.
All right. I want to know what was in the book.
That's what I'm saying.
Ever since that timeout, things have looked bright for IWU.
That's what I'm saying. The book
Had the secret.
of knowledge.
As we go into the second half, we are going to be looking at Illinois Wesleyan now on the attack and RyZ on defense.
They literally just said shoot him in the head, and that's the secret, brother. 4-8 here as RyZ Knights looks to get control of A on the defensive side of things. The Neon, though, with the light shield, classic, with the double stuns. Love to see that. The Sky Flash coming on through. Going to be able to give him the space that he needs. Jiggles for the information. The fault line coming out through, though. Stunning players up. The nade comes out as well.
That's a rough one. Takes a lot of damage from the nades. And then now being backed off, Gecko is also blind. And they're just going to get out of that situation and say, open up the door. Get me out.
Prowler, though, hunting for its prey here as these players are forced to rotate around. But they're not committing to the site yet. They're just playing things slow, looking for those eliminations that they could potentially need to open something up here. 4v4 situation still as Tay jiggles for info. Not able to find the information he needs yet. Gets smoked off as well. And RyZ is thinking this is potentially an A hit. It may be an A hit.
It may be. And they're just playing it slow. Playing to maybe possibly go through trees as well. They're just taking their time to really sell it that they might be going to see.
The door has been opened now, so now Mawson with the information that they might need here. The smoke.
There's the smoke.
As well.
As we get the plant on default now, trying to swing around to get this high ground covered. And doesn't catch the Gecko falling. Oh, gets shot through the smoke by Mawson. And now rejoined to their teammate as they pressure them around trees.
Mawson with that right click through the smoke. Now the 3v4 situation coming on out here. The
behind.
Defense with an advantage. Park looking for something he could potentially find here. These players scaling site though. Echoic good for one, good for two now. Both players looking at Thunderous. Echoic able to capitalize off of that. Park good for one now on the lurk. We've mentioned him earlier. 1 HP now for Sherlin.
But they're all low. Trying to get the half.
Oh no, he thinks he's off bomb. He thinks he's off bomb.
No way.
The stick coming out through, but he stops. Oh.
And a crazy round.
He thought he was off bomb to the Killjoy Molly.
I saw.
Wow. That was scary for a moment. If Sherlin decided to stick that bomb, he potentially could have gotten away with that.
And that's a 5th round in a row for IWU as they have the advantage for the force-up here.
Wow, absolutely outstanding showing here from IWU as they find themselves clawing back into this game. 5-8 now.
Yeah, may I remind you that this game was an 8-0 at one point.
Yeah, they've won the last 5 rounds in a row here. Can RyZ get back into this one? Find themselves here on an eco. This would be a devastating round to lose for IWU. IWU. Excuse me.
Oh, there's the Neon, 0 HP.
Oh, no,
the
no,
timing, but gets shot in the back through the smoke as Cerulean now has the gun.
Cerulean taking that Vandal there. The gunfight's on site being taken as well, though. So, the 2v3 situation. Thunderous goes nuclear, though. Finds the one he needs. Both those players are back site, but
It's a 1v2 in favor of RyZ Knight, and it's turned so far around, unfortunately.
unfortunately off the Vandal that was gifted to him. He was able to... Oh, the timing. Phantom might be able to find both these eliminations. He knows one's there, but does he know the other one? Oh, he should have played a little bit slower. It's all good, though. Phantom now in the
Yeah,
1v1
sorry, we just
situation.
played for the spike.
Player swinging the smoke.
No way,
Noodle.
the Thrifty coming out from RyZ Knight.
Wow, that is such an unfortunate round to lose, especially due to the fact that both those players were unaware that he was above him when he took the first shot, but he can't know that at the time.
You can't know.
Oh,
But what an insane clutch from RyZ. Now getting the first point in rounds and on a Thrifty of all that. Saved their economy.
yeah, that Vandal that Cerulean picked up off that elimination, able to capitalize off of that, getting more value in that round, enabling his players to win that one out. The Sky picked up the Vandal as well to close that one out. So, fortunately for IWU, the Thrifty round comes on through.
And now, as things start slowly, they've got a 3-way push, looking to get that first pick, get some information, but we have most set up towards C. Skydog Trailblazer is going to find the breach down mid, but not be able to get much value.
At least I know it's not a B hit, at least right now.
Right.
This player's playing very slow, playing a default, trying to get any value they possibly can, but RyZ has the economy advantage due to winning that Thrifty round.
And RyZ does smoke off mid, and they're looking for the Skybird there to try and get some value. Doesn't find anything, and now we are looking to hit this C. Here comes the utility.
The sole player alone on the C site. This could be a highlight reel from here, especially due to the fact that these players are on no guns.
And finds one elimination. Cerulean perfectly placed to get that elimination on it.
Oh, the double flash coming on through, though. The low sensitivity, unable to turn from that one. Looking for these eliminations now, though. Finds the fade.
Cerulean
not coming out through.
popping
Doji
off.
planting, good
Denies
for
the
three.
plant. Wingman's going crazy.
Wingman with the flashbang coming on through. The shorty, though, from Phantom is not going to be enough. Finds the elimination on the Tay, but goes down. Not much you can really do there from IWU's point of view, but certainly going to be able to find himself a 3K on the round.
Absolutely, and now puts them up to 10 points. 3 away from taking this map and continuing with a 4-0 record in day 1 of GA Val.
Wow, great showing here from RyZ so far. They find themselves winning these 2 rounds, especially that Thrifty. That's going to be huge for them here. Players now find themselves on a full buy.
All right, as the round begins again, pressuring this A side. You've seen it before, TPing across. And now, if they can push this pretty quickly, they only have to deal with the KJ. Everybody else is stacked on B and C.
I love this angle the Killjoy is holding, though. Not an angle you'd really expect a player to be holding. These players getting aggressive towards the A side, though. Park finding elimination
With the timing, didn't see it. But there's the peak, the gunfight up mid, and T takes out Park on Illinois Wesleyan.
This player's now committing to the B site. Plant going down. Wingman committed as well.
Ooh, T is at 55 HP after that.
The paint shell's doing the damage. As Yepsy looking for these eliminations on site. Tay finding the first 3v2 situation now. But Thrash is online. Thrash versus Prowler. Prowler comes on through Thrash.
Oh, and
not
they're
going to be able to
sticking
get
it.
value. Yepsy's sticking the bomb, though. Do they know?
I don't think they heard
they
it.
don't know.
And that's a defuse coming out from RyZ under their noses.
Oh. Uh-oh.
The fist bumps.
Yep, the fist bumps coming on through. Something else as well.
Yep. They were wondering why that happened, I believe, but I think there was so much noise going on that they might have just missed the, unless they just thought it was a bait. Like
You know what I think it was? I think
tap.
it was the Thrash ultimate that denied the space, and potentially, the voice line canceled the sound of the bomb. That's the only thing I can think of.
Potentially. Ooh, are you seeing what I see?
The operator online.
And the Odin.
Oh, goodness. It'll be interesting
They're cooking.
to see how IWU deals with this one. Echoic with double prowlers, though.
Oh, look at this setup, too, from the KJ. Cerulean looking to wreak havoc here on C if they even attempt to go in.
Oh, my. This thing slowed down just a little bit. The Trailblazer committed down mid, not going to find any information, which actually gives a lot of information. These players now scaling the C site. Cerulean smoked on off here, looking for anything he could potentially find. Does not want to give away his location yet, though. May start spraying here, though, this player.
Oh, but does get beat out. Hysteria picking up that KO. IWU with the first blood in this round. Oh, Thunder is good for one. Can they get the second?
Got a headshot on through there as well, but the elimination not going to be coming through yet. The wall bang saving Yepsy's life for now. Yepsy!
Ooh, Yespy!
You should run.
Wow, the Jiggle Peek one tap was nasty.
And the lockdown comes out on Illinois Wesleyan's side to deny the space and push Yespy back. And they will go down. Illinois Wesleyan putting another one on the board for them.
Love to see that from those guys there, popping off absolutely in that round. A lot of utility. Unfortunately, the Killjoy on the side of RyZ going down a little bit early. Giving up the space that he could potentially have been holding with the Vandal or Phantom due to the fact that he did have that Odin online.
There.
Absolutely. And now as we go into the next round, only 5 rounds separate these two teams. I mean, compared to what it once was, IWU is still making their way back in, but RyZ is so close to just taking this map. If they can let it slip easily.
100% here, these players looking for the picks that they need. T going to be able to find one mid as Thunderous goes down, but leaves T on 23 HP.
Yeah, and now the pressure's on for C. Will they choose to take this gunfight or will they back off? Spike is still sitting at the back of mid there, back in spawn.
It would be interesting to see, yep, the rotation coming through from the sky to get the regrowth health onto the Gecko. Gecko going to be finding himself on 100 HP now. The Sky Flash gets the information. They know there's players towards C now as well. Park looking for a lurk. Elimination mid. Yespy jiggling with a frenzy.
I like this positioning, but it's going to be a rough one to challenge. You see Park just looking, sees the elbow, but oh, the timing.
Unfortunately, not going to be able to pick up that elimination. Yespy, though, Omen flashing off the angle. Park may re-swing. I believe the plan is just going to be to hit C here. But they're hitting the stacked site unless they open door to rotate to B, but the nade combo comes on through as well as the stun from the Neon.
Oh, and there's the showstopper online as well, looking for it. Oh. And we'll pick up 2 on Noodle and T.
That should give them the space they need as well. The paint shell's coming on through to deny Mawson from potentially taking an angle there. 4v3 situation now.
I would look to go up 7-11.
Yep, Park finding an elimination as well. 4v2 situation now as well. Yespy goes down to Hystria.
And it's a 4v1 in favor of IWU as they take yet another round. 7-11 and getting that much closer to taking back this game.
Love to see that from them. Absolutely great, great team play. The showstopper, though, getting the value.
Yeah, picked up 2 off of that. Insane play. Able to pressure that link between B and C and just really opened up that site for them with that, them only having a little bit of time left to even take that.
Hysteria with the most eliminations in the lobby, despite being down 4 rounds. You love to see that there from him.
Yep, Cerulean does have the KJ lockdown. So I'm curious to see if they do decide to use that on RyZ's side.
The aggression towards A site is heavy from IWU here. The smoke's coming down to deny that aggression potentially. as Serline finds himself here on 6 HP. Silence falls across the land as these players just trying to figure out where they're going to potentially be hitting.
Yeah, and KJ's still set up at that same spot we've been talking about a couple rounds ago on RyZ's side for a little unorthodox, but it really can be a great spot that if you're not expecting it.
100% Park clearing the box now. Looking for Yes B here. Potentially finds the pick that they need. Going to be hitting the B site now. Quick off of that pick here.
And up here in the top, T might go for the challenge, but because of this smoke, it kind of has to swing in blind if they choose to do it.
The Killjoy ult online still. The spray was not in the right direction. The flash coming on through though.
Oh, and the Molly going down to 2 more eliminations for IWU, 3 more. And now it's just down to the sky on RyZ's side.
Noodle, in the 1v5 situation, I believe, opting to save the rifle here. What a great opening pick from Park to open up the B site for his team.
All right, that means IWU will be going to 8-11. They've brought this game all the way back. We've talked about it. We knew that they were capable even down 8-0. And look what they've done. They've brought it all the way back.
Absolutely great showing, though, from both teams so far in this series. Will Hysteria be able to find this elimination on Noodle, though? Noodle not looking the right way.
And will get knocked out, and that's one more gun down the toilet as IWU is really capitalizing off of this lead. And now RyZ is going to have a save round.
Wow. Looks like IWU doing the things that they need to do here on offense to force the economy to be low for RyZ.
Absolutely. It's been a mixture of multiple players, but especially highlighting Hysteria. Looks like Hysteria is a little nervous, shaking in their boots as they are clutching up these rounds.
He's got the adrenaline. It's probably the adrenaline, actually. He's not nervous.
They've got one too many Red Bulls at the table right now as we are looking once again at this kind of split push, looking for value. Up in mid, there's going to be action, though, as 3 are rotating in off of Mawson's Neon ult. Are they going to back off of it?
Mawson looking to get an aggressive with that ult, but maybe it's just to force the rotate, potentially. Mawson now opening the door, looking for anything he potentially finds Sands. These players, though, want to fight potentially as well.
And this value is not being there right now from Mawson's Neon. And we're just playing it nice and slow back on Illinois Wesleyan's side. And now they might actually go to C despite Mawson and them playing there.
This would be a huge read for IWU. The overdrive not getting the value that it was supposed to get from RyZ.
And they do spray the box. That should give some information. You kind of see on RyZ's side that they're going to be rotating back over. But if they move on this now, they should be able to get this for free uncontested and get the plant down.
The Fade Eye coming on through. No one shooting it. Gives them the go signal. These players now planting the spike for Sands.
There's
4 players on the door,
so
though.
many.
Park finds one. Tay says no. Thunderous good for one as well. A nice area. Cleaning up Noodle. Yesby now with the Deagle.
And once again, IWU in the driver's seat. The flash come down. Do you see this angle? That's crazy.
Yep, great off angle for Omen players. They can TP on top of that box, catch players lacking. Now Serline finds himself 20 HP.
And
Good for one.
Thunderous taking it out. And again, Illinois Wesleyan is on top of their game.
They are clawing their way back into this one. Ladies and gentlemen, they were down 0-8. The comeback story.
You know that they're fighting hard for it. Again, we've reiterated this already, but every map matters here in day 1 of this tournament because these are all best of ones. You get your 2 out of 3 with them tomorrow, but right now you're fighting for as high of a seed as you can to make sure that you're not playing the #1 seed in round 1 of the single elimination bracket.
Yep. IWU, though, with a lot of ultimates online. They have the Nightfall as well as the Rolling Thunder. Thrash online now as well.
Yeah, I want to see a devious Thrash play from RyZ. We've been talking a lot about Illinois Wesleyan.
Going on in.
Oh my goodness, 3 stun. Can they defend it? Park, oh my goodness, picking up one.
Wow, that was a player that pushed up mid there. These players now in a 3v5 situation.
Yeah, despite Thrash getting 3 on the detained.
Good chunk of damage there. The
Oh,
Nightfall comes across the site there, clearing out the Gecko. And IWU's actually making it happen.
ESB is able to pick up Phantom, but they still have a lot to be desired as it's a 2v4. And Park has been phenomenal this round.
Wow,
14
getting
HP.
sprayed down through that wall. Echoic finding that elimination.
Absolutely, and just like that, you see the fingers up. 2 more away from taking this away from them.
Oh, they might be calling a timeout, I believe. Potentially.
Yep, I see the timeout on the screen, I believe, from their monitor, discussing the strategy. We're so close on IWU's side. I'm sure they want to make sure that they can close it out. It would stink to come all this way on their side to only still lose after an insane comeback. But on the opposite side, RyZ also recognizing, wow, they brought this back. How do we close this out now?
Right. RyZ as well, looking for an answer here. The timeout may be giving them some value here as well. These players looking for an answer, really. These players just thinking things out, talking things through. What are we going to do this round? What ultimates are we going to commit? Should we push as 3? Should we play a default? It's all coming down.
IWU's been really good about their first pick, especially. They've opened it up and then back off, play as a team, and then it just kind of waterfalls after that. So there's the book once more. We've seen legends from that book happen. In fact, it brought them all the way back into this game as we go into another round. 10-11, Illinois Wesleyan on the cusp of tying this game back up. RyZ Knights looking to keep it in their favor and keep it on their side.
Regardless of the winner of this game, absolutely unbelievable gameplay we've seen here so far. Echoic looking to potentially get some information off the Fade Eye.
Oh, a quick blind, but the TB across. Not going to be able to push up too much into that. There's the one way, but oh my goodness, a trade. Boston going to be taken out, but T taking out Phantom.
Serlene forced back off of the C site here as the players commit to the site. The Gecko over on the A site debating on whether...
Ooh, Cerulean able to get the Nano Swarm kill. And that's a lot of value, especially on their save.
Hysteria, though, shutting him down. 3v3 situation now as the Gecko picks up a rifle from the fallen player earlier on the A site. Yepsy with a stinger.
And this is a tense situation. It's Illinois Wesleyan now playing post plant to tie up the game.
The 2v2 brawl towards CT here.
No way.
Picks up one. Hysteria gets the trade. Full blast though now.
Oh, it took their time on that because they knew they were blind. And now it's a 1v2 in favor of RyZ. Here comes the Prowler.
Prowler comes on through the smoke to deny the sight on this player defusing. Oh, it's close. He cannot find the shots, and unfortunately,
a thrifty round for RyZ Knights as they say, we're done with that. We're going to match point.
those bullets were so close to connecting to that player through the smoke, but great team play from RyZ there as they double up on those CT players. They're able to win that one out off of the Noodle, the flash from Noodle.
Absolutely. All right, all you fans in chat, if you're here for RyZ, let's see some ones in chat for them to close it out, or put some 2s in the chat for IWU to bring this back and take us to an OT.
Love to see the Rolling Thunder and both of these Killjoy lockdowns online now as well. The showstopper for IWU. This might be it. If RyZ has an answer to this showstopper, the showstopper coming out through though, not going to be able to find anything. Noodle backing up, giving the space to the players.
This opening pick is so important as they're pushing the sands. We get some value off of that. Some good knowledge going to be playing back. Noodle looking to play backside on C.
Looking to potentially brawl these players down as the lockdown from IWU comes into play. The Killjoy Molly as well, going to be able to get some tip damage as well. These players forced to back off into the CT, and it looks like IWU going to be taking the site, but some of the players, it's going to be a bait. They have 2 players onto the C site now. They're trying to force these players off of the A site. Will Serlene rotate from the A site, though?
IWU playing this phenomenally.
Wow.
And they're pushing up fast, too. There goes the smokes, but the counter smoke is not going to be able to do much. Nano Swarms go off.
The Rolling Thunder about to be committed towards the A site does get committed. They're not going to be able to find any connection zone. These players are just
no way.
Hysteria going down to Noodle. Noodle with a huge elimination of the round. Yepsy though going crazy on site. Echoic finding that elimination onto Yepsy though. 2v4 situation now. Echoic and Thunderous. It's all on the back of the dynamic duo here. Thunderous
no way.
Looking to find those connections. Shots of Flash comes on through, but the Killjoy lockdown going to be pushing them off the site. 20 seconds left on the clock.
Looks like they might opt for B here, but they are already aware of it on RyZ's side as they spray it down.
Looking to close out this round, 12 seconds, and that's going to be it.
RyZ Knights comes all the way back and closes it out. IWU fought so hard there and almost brought it back, but just barely fell short. And that's been kind of the story of that entire game. I know it's been insane. Yeah, the chat's on a little bit of a delay.
Yeah. Love to see that game, though, as RyZ finds themselves 4-0 here on day one. What a great showing, though. We said it before, these players putting in the hours to bring that one back. The coaching was phenomenal there.
Honestly, highlight.
Brought him back. Yeah, it was awesome.
I want to see what the notes are. You know, I might have to bring them in for an interview and just say, hey, what are you cooking in there?
Yeah.
Like, what's the recipe?
What's in the cookbook?
What's in the cookbook? But no,
going on?
they play phenomenal. Shouts to IWU as well, really taking their time and bringing that back from what looked like an impossible comeback.
Yeah, 0-8, bringing it all the way back.
11-13 was the final score?
10-13, something along the lines of that. But IWU doing an absolutely phenomenal job to bring that one back. You love to see the timeout call, reconsider what's going on, mentally dial back in, and then just being able to bring those rounds back. Even though they didn't win the series, it was a great series to watch, and it was a great showing from both teams.
Absolutely. So again, now I believe the only team, I think it's the only team with a 4-0. We might be able to take a look at the standings here just in a moment to see where teams are currently falling under. But yeah, that's going to be the first loss on the record for Illinois Wesleyan. Definitely think that they're going to be hungry for that comeback and revenge match, hopefully tomorrow. But here's what we currently have as far as pool standings reported on production side here. RyZ Knights now with the 4-0, Hawks Fan Club going to the 3-1, Illinois Wesleyan and Zips Esports at the 2-1. Davenport 1-2, 0-4 for CSU, unfortunately, and also, unfortunately, for Miami University, it's going to be an 0-3 for now. But there's still plenty of time left to get these points on the board and really solidify your spot in the bracket for tomorrow. We are, however, going to get an interview from Noodle.
Oh, what's up?
That's right. What's going on?
How's it going? How's it going?
It's going all right. Go ahead and pop that headset on. Noodle.
How's it going?
What's going on, my man?
Not much.
Insane.
I know.
Game.
It got close,
That
right?
got so close. What is happening?
I wasn't expecting it. We were confident the whole time, but I mean, as soon as they started getting those rounds, we were like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
So we called that pause, and once we got that pause, we were like, it's over. We gotta stop regressing, and once we did, we got that round, and I knew.
Yeah, that was when the momentum shifted.
Exactly.
Because it looked real scary for a second. Y'all had that big lead, and it almost got to a part where you're like, all right, we have this cushion. We're getting pretty comfortable, and we've got this figured out. Then they had that adaptation, and then it started, all right, this is getting scary.
They started to figure us out halfway through, and that's when we needed that pause to reassess, and that's what I think.
So what do you think was the main difference? What did they figure out that you guys had to adapt to?
So I think we were like rotating too often, and they were taking that space. So when we had that pause, we called, okay, keep the space. Instead of rotating.
Okay.
And that's what ended up with us winning.
Yeah. So, that's insane. So that's 4-0 for you guys right now.
Yeah, that is 4-0 for us. Number one so far.
That's right. Hey,
undefeated.
Looking to keep that going, right?
Yeah, of course. I hope so.
And you guys still haven't had your bye round yet, have you?
No, we have not. So gonna go get some canes.
All right, raising canes. Yeah. Hey, not sponsored.
Not sponsored. No.
Unless.
No. Maybe.
Unless. But no, a phenomenal play. You guys did amazing, and I really love the way that you guys did control the space, especially there in the second half of that game, closing down so many close rounds that you guys clutched up.
Very close.
And great utilization of all your utility and your positioning. Just congrats, all things around.
Thank you.
So what's the game plan now moving forward? Do you guys I guess, are you looking, for any, I don't want to reveal any secrets on stream or anything like that, but do you guys have a strategy moving forward?
Yeah, so we've been hiding a few maps, for day two, but
that's
more to come.
I'm expecting
Can't give away too much.
Definitely, you guys want to stay tuned. Tomorrow is the real bracket. It's what everything's feeding into. It's going to be single elimination, and that's where we really get to shine with the best 2 out of 3s.
Yep.
That's where the real game begins.
Those are the stressful ones.
Yeah.
Have a lot of maps down.
But no, you guys did phenomenal. Good stuff on the 4-0 record, and we're definitely looking forward to seeing what you guys still have saved up for us and the surprises that you have yet to reveal. Is there anything that you want to say to the chat, the fans at home who are watching?
Thanks for watching.
Awesome. Cool. Well, I appreciate you.
I appreciate you
Awesome.
too.
This has been Noodle, and yeah, we're going to be